Hello everybody, my name is Waffle Toast, and this is my review for the Transformers Studio Series number 3, Dark of the Moon, Crowbar. And before I begin, just want to say a quick shout out to my good friend, Incidental Reels on YouTube. This was a Christmas gift from him. Link to his channel will be in the pinned comment. With that being said, let's get into the review. Now, I love the Bayverse, and I do love this figure. It's actually really cool. This is a remold. There's a slight remold of the Last Night, was it Premiere Edition? Not Barricade, Berserker. Yeah, this is a remold of Berserker, and they did that for all the other Dreads, is just base it off of this mold, which I really do like. How they there goes his accessory. I do like how they managed to keep everything consistent between all the Dreads, even though technically Studio Series Crankcase was just an exact repaint of this figure. Yeah, that's that. For accessories, just get them out of the way. He comes with the 2 spiked clubs they used during the Mexican standoff. They're a little warped, but it doesn't bug me too much. Yeah, that's it for accessories. They do fit in his hands. Just like that. And there you go. Now you have him with his clubs. Oh, and there he goes. Now for articulation. Ball joints are on a shoulder. I just messed up. Shoulders are on a ball joint. He has a swivel right here. It's very tight on mine. A little over 90-degree bend at the elbow. No waist swivel, but he does have like a, I wouldn't say an ab crunch, more like a waist crunch. I don't know how that works. All the dreadlocks are on hinges, but mine don't really do that because I modified it. More on that when I get to the transformation. Legs are on a ball joint. Oh, everything's getting in the way. They can go pretty much however you want them to. They can go back farther, like, see, but I just have that blocking it because of the way I transformed him to make everything collapse better. And then knees are on a hinge, like that. And the foot's just on a hinge. It's not on an ankle tilt or anything like that. It's just a hinge. So yeah, that is pretty much it for robot. Oh yeah, and a thigh swivel. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the robot mode. Kibble management. That is something I want to point out. Now, the Dreads in Dark of the Moon were very clean. They didn't have much kibble on them. I think the most you could see was during the highway chase scene. When Crowbar transformed, he had, like, I think half of the doors sticking off of his back. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for, like, kibble as far as, like, the models. That being said, I don't mind the arm panels. I don't mind the leg panels. It's just the back section that I don't like because it just flops around. It doesn't really tab in anywhere. And then this, like, butt flap hinders the articulation. That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of, but I do plan on modifying him more to remove those pins so I can just take it off whenever I want to. Alright, did I mention head on a very loose ball joint and like a hinge so you could like do that? But yeah, that's pretty much it for the robot mode. And I forgot to grab stuff for comparisons, so I'll do a rough cut to get comparisons going. Alright, now that I'm back with comparison stuff, I don't know how that slipped my mind. For size comparisons, here he is with the Jazzwares World of Halo Master Chief and the Bandai Movie Monster Series Kiryu. So for the actual size of the figure, he's about 5¼ inches tall for the people who do not live in America. About 13 centimeters tall. So, with that being said, let's get into the transformation. Okay, honestly, I don't know why people hate this figure. I really love the transformation. I found it really enjoyable and fun, even though it's basically shell forming the entire thing. I still really like it. So, yeah, this is it. It is the black Chevy Suburban that they turned into in the movie. Now, if you noticed, when I started the transformation, he didn't have his dreads. That's because I removed them. This figure is such a pain to transform with the dreads still attached. So if you can see what I did, I just popped them out and I shaved down the pegs they're connected with so that I can just slide them in and out. This one was already damaged when I opened it, so it was easy to just pop out, which I'm not mad about that because I was going to remove them anyway. But yeah, how I did that was this part is exposed like when you lift it up, so I just put like a little flathead screwdriver in there, lifted it up till it popped out, then shaved down the pegs. If any of you were wondering how I did that, which I doubt you were. Yeah, honestly, I really like this. I don't get why people hate these figures. They're really good. Now sure, it doesn't line up the greatest, but it's honestly not bad compared to other figures. The only problem I have is that these front wheels do like to unalign themselves sometimes, and it makes it a bit difficult to get them back in place. But other than that, it's good. I like it. There is weapon storage. Now, on the original Berserker figure, you could put these in between the legs like this, and they would stay in there. Not on this. You kind of have to put them on the sides like this, or do they go in like this? No, yeah, they definitely go in like this. Yeah, you just plug them onto the sides of the SUV, and there you go. It's definitely some of the better weapon storage I've seen on like Bayverse characters, because I could honestly see like the Dreads doing this, like deploying their weapons and like swerving into other cars to take them out. That's something I could see like Bayverse Decepticons doing, so it's not the worst. I wonder if you could just... Hold on, I think I'm onto something here. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, nope. Yeah, there you go. You can just shove the weapons into the empty space back here. There you go. There's your weapon storage. Huh. I forgot to go over. There is a lot... Actually, there's not a lot of paint on this guy, but if you go back into and watch the movie, that is entirely accurate. These cars were basically completely black. Honestly, the Decepticon symbol is the most inaccurate thing about this figure. In vehicle mode, at least. But yeah, that's not supposed to be there, which I don't mind because it adds a bit of color to this. But yeah, the wheels are entirely black. The entire thing is black. The windows are a bit blue. I don't remember any, like, shots of the back of the cars, so I can't say much about that. But from what you see in the movie, they are completely black. So, yeah. I do plan to review Hatchet when he comes out. I am really excited for that. Now, just for the size of the figure, as we wrap up this review. He's about 4.5 inches long, for the people who don't live in America, about 12 centimeters long. and about 2 inches wide for the people who do not live in America, about 5 centimeters wide. So, yeah, let me just get these out. I don't think I can get that other one out. Yeah, that's kind of just stuck in there. This has been my review of the Transformers Studio Series number 3, Crowbar. So, yeah. With that being said, if you watched this far into the video, you obviously like my content. Consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. And until I upload again, whenever that may be, goodbye.